What if I told you you have no definite identity? Identities that we put on ourselves are created because at some point, or at the point when it was created, it helped us feel better, helped us feel safe. But often we find it hard to move on from these identities. For one to grow, they need a change of identity, change of behavior. And most times people find it hard to make this happen. It's not because they don't want it to happen. It's because your mind has already registered that identity to be you. And due to the fact that your mind has registered that identity to be you, it now knows it can predict that identity, and it can tell that that identity is safe for you. So even if you are trying to grow, your mind will always want to keep you with that identity because it is familiar and proves to be safe for you. Now, there could be many reasons why this happens. And the first reason would be repetition. When you build an identity for yourself due to a certain reason, and that identity works for that reason, you keep repeating the identity. And repetition makes it more easier for you. That is, becomes more familiar for you, your brain, and your brain takes it to be who you are. Because every day you wake up, you do the same thing. Every day you wake up, you do the same thing. So now it's easier for you and it proves safe. So your brain will always want to keep you there. Also, some people, while behaving according to this identity they have created for a long time, would start thinking that this identity is who they are, forgetting that they just built up this identity because of a reason. And they now find it hard to let go of this identity because they now feel very familiar with it. Their mind feels very familiar with it and they can predict it. So they often have the fear of, or the feeling of, I'm letting go of who I am. The fear of letting go of yourself, of that identity, which actually was just built to help at a time. Also, dropping old identities for the purpose of building a new one, it takes energy. So people, when they realize this, just decide to stay back with the identity they already built because they don't want to use their energy and go through the process of building another identity for themselves. So they stay stuck in the identity that they already built. I want to tell you that that pain you feel when you feel like growing, that discomfort is not a proof that you are leaving your identity. Rather, you should realize, or you should learn, that stepping into that discomfort is actually your route to growing. So if you really want to grow, you have to face that pain, that discomfort of going through the process of getting a new identity for yourself that suits the new version of yourself, the new version you think yourself to be. So you should try and be aware of these identities, notice them, and ask yourself, are you staying with this identity because it's serving who you are or who you see yourself to be? Or are you staying with it because it is familiar? And you should know that you don't force stop identities. You create them step by step with time. You make new changes every day. Every day you step in and make new changes. That's how you create a new identity. You don't just get a new you just in a day. It takes time, it takes dedication. So if you come across this video and you've thought of growing, I want you to know that growth is all about becoming a better version of yourself. And for you to become a better version of yourself, you need to let go of your old self, your old identity. And it starts with becoming aware of them and asking yourself the right questions and giving yourself the truthful answer. Avoid lying to yourself.